Hi, my name's Mac, and two things you'll notice about this video. One is you won't ever see any video pictures of my face, and Mac is my pen name for my book. It's because it is a memoir and because it is a little more graphic, it's um, not the safest for me to reveal either my name or my location or what I'm doing with what has happened in my past. Currently, I am in a safe house so that I am at least a little bit more protected. I guarantee you that this project will go forward regardless of whatever happens with me. I do have a couple of friends who know where my material is and will get the material published if, for whatever reason, something does happen to me. And that is always a real possibility that I live with every day. Today I am doing fine and I am safe, and tomorrow it's up in the air. It's not the best hiding place because it's really heavy to get into, but it's a good 4-foot drop underneath the floor because the whole area is pretty large down there. Actually very, very large, and it's covered in cement, so we realistically could stay down there for a couple days if we needed to. These are all of my notes from over the years. 2008, this is the one that I'm working on right now, book 1. Here it is, and it's pretty solid, and right now I'm going through with all my little sticky notes and making notes on everything in here and what I need to include in my writing. And it's a lot to have to go through, and not all this is going to be included in the book because, you know, the idea is not just to have a documentation of my life, but the idea is to have an actual engrossing, readable book that people are going to want to pick up and not put down until they finish the whole thing. Well, first of all, let me tell you that I believe in being upfront with you. I was a little surprised that Kickstarter had an area where authors could post too. I came across Kickstart when I was looking for grants for memoir writers, and unfortunately a lot of writing grants have disappeared over the years because of the sluggish economy. So when I saw people posting about their novels on Kickstarter, I thought, well, maybe it's worth a shot. But as you can imagine, it's a little hard for me to find work when I'm trying to write, trying to raise a 7-year-old daughter, and trying to stay on the lookout for people that might possibly come after me. So I do a side business of freelance work for graphic design. So basically the money is used to cover expenses for every month for the next 6 months. I would probably use some of the money from Kickstart to go towards a writer's retreat or maybe attend a writing conference where I can sit down and get large portions of my book finished up. And at conferences, obviously, I can meet with editors and publishers and also agents. I have not submitted my book yet for review by a publishing company or an agent. So basically, I want to make sure that I have not just a memoir that's written to submit to a publisher, but an outstanding, breathtaking piece of work to submit to them. Thank you for any level of support, and even if I don't make my goal of $4,000, I will still continue to write my book. It'll just be a little bit slower than I had hoped. I started a group of previewers from all across the country to gain a better view of what America as a whole might think of my book. I didn't want to write something that would not be accepted by anybody. I mean, even if it is my life story, and I don't want anybody else to have to go through the same thing, but there's no purpose in putting all your effort into writing something that no one will read. So I did a research project that I'm still continuing to do of about 20 previewers from all different backgrounds giving me feedback on the material and what they think of it. And it's given me a better perspective to be able to talk with the publisher as far as how to market the book. And I really appreciate all of the work that my previewers are doing on this. I just thank you for your interest in this project, and thank you so much for all of your help.